The moment you say no, she loses it. Not loud, not always, but something shifts, the air gets thin, and suddenly you're the villain in a story you never agreed to be part of. Here's what nobody tells you about boundaries. They're not really about the thing you said no to. A boundary is a diagnostic tool. It tells you in about 10 seconds whether you're dealing with someone who respects you as a separate person or someone who's been quietly running the relationship like a project they own. Set a small one. I can't make it tonight. I need this weekend to myself. If the reaction is proportional, you're fine. But if it's disproportional, the sudden coldness, the wow, okay, I see how it is, that's not hurt feelings. That's a control system detecting resistance for the first time and not knowing what to do with it. This is where guys get it backwards. They think her reaction means they did something wrong, so they walk it back. That single move teaches her nervous system something permanent. Resistance works if I push hard enough. You just installed the exact behavior you were trying to avoid. Here's a term worth knowing: reactive escalation. When someone's usual method of getting compliance suddenly doesn't land, instead of adjusting, they escalate. Bigger sigh. The classic, must be nice to only think about yourself. That's not about the boundary. It's a stress response from someone who just felt the wheel not turn. This isn't a woman-exclusive thing. Anyone raised to believe love means unlimited access will react this way to a wall they didn't expect. But it shows up loud in dating because a lot of men were never taught to hold a boundary in the first place. So when they finally do, it doesn't read as normal. It reads as a threat to a dynamic that used to run on pure accommodation. A lot of this traces back to intermittent reinforcement. Inconsistent rewards create stronger attachment than consistent ones. If getting her way with you has worked most of the time, the occasional no doesn't register as a boundary. It registers as a glitch in a system that's supposed to always resolve to yes. Then there's the guilt play. Sometimes it's just a flat sentence. I guess I'm just difficult. That's not a question. It's a script, and she's waiting to see if you'll read your line. The right move is silence. Not cold, just not picking up the script. The discomfort you feel is doing the work. Let it. Watch for the retroactive reframe too. A boundary you set calmly gets rewritten days later into something it wasn't. I need space tonight becomes you shut me out. Whether that's conscious or just an emotional brain backfilling a feeling, the effect is the same. You start pre-apologizing for boundaries before you even set them. Here's what actually matters for you. Every time you hold a line without over-explaining or needing approval first, you're not being cruel, you're generating real data. A relationship where you can't say no without triggering a 5-act play isn't peace. It's a slow loss dressed up as calm. The men who get this right aren't cold. That's the myth. They're usually the warmest guys in the room because they're not managing anyone's fear. They say it once, no justification tour. I'm not doing that. Full stop. And here's the part nobody expects. Secure women respect that instantly. It's only the ones running on control who treat it like an act of war. How she reacts to your first real boundary tells you more than 3 months of dating ever could. One more thing, don't confuse her calm with agreement. Sometimes the loudest reaction is total shutdown, dressed up as I just need space to process. That's not always grief. Sometimes it's a test to see how fast you'll come crawling back. The man who can sit in that silence without chasing it never gets managed again. So if you set a boundary tonight and she loses it, don't read that as proof you were wrong. Read it as information. It tells you exactly how much control she thought she had and exactly how she plans to get it back. There's a follow-up video that goes even deeper into how this plays out over months, worth watching next. Drop a comment. Have you ever apologized for a boundary you were right to set? See you back here tomorrow.